Routine will serve us very well, and I suggest the following routine before you start your day. When you observe something, you also co-create it. So how to co-create whatever you observing in a positive way? That is, the rhythm is already within you. It's important for you to know. September is not a month for what I call forced manifestation, and I will talk more about it in my next. Hello, my dear intuitive leaders and passionate creators. September is here, and with it, intuitive guidance for the month. I hope you've had a wonderful August. I appreciate your comments below if you followed intuitive guidance for the month and how it helped you, or maybe not. But before we begin, just a quick questions. How are you? How did you start your September? So September's blessings will be in grounding in routine and opening to new career paths. As I began writing this intuitive guidance, I was still deeply touched by beautiful meditation that we had in August, Keys of Lemuria. And it deeply touched me with gentle yet profound energy. And it truly fulfilled its purpose to help us lift above the problems of this world into these realms of soft, luminous energy, and in the knowing that in the light of higher perspective, everything else becomes insignificant. And with this, let's begin this beautiful month of September. We will go through challenges, we will go through gifts of September, and we will go through where to steer your energy so that you will smoothly go through everything that's happening in September. But before we begin, I truly wish that this energy, this soft energy of able to raise above the problems of the world, that this awakens in every individual on this planet so that each one can say no to the old and step into more awakened, into what humanity is destined to live, into golden age. So the recording of Keys of Lemuria is available, and the link will be provided below. But still, it seems that September does not offer a full exit from the in-between space that we entered in August. All of us who work with energy and intuition and who actively strive to rise beyond the current matrix of extraction and lack may feel September as though we are wrapped in some kind of metallic armor. And the message that came through was follow the light, follow the sun, follow the light, like a sunflower, okay? But how can we make this message even more tangible? Routine will serve us very well, and I suggest the following routine before you start your day. You may have your own routine, but you may also try this one out. So when you wake up in the morning, connect with the light within you, not the light above and below, but within you. And just with your intention, activate the light within you and just feel it in your heart chakra, or you can activate your higher heart chakra, your thymus gland, and just feel these beautiful photons of light becoming alive, filling up your space here inside with this beautiful light. And then when it is full, it starts overflowing within your physical body and out of your body through your skin into your energy field. And then do the Merkaba. So there's a full Merkaba protocol in Passionate Living Library, especially in Intuitive Leader program. But for now, let's just visualize a prism of golden light that is descending above us, and how we sit or stand in the middle of this beautiful big prism, Merkaba of golden light. And then visualize another prism of light that is ascending from below us and embodying us, like hugging us from below. So two prisms like this, and we stand in the middle of both prisms. So this is Merkaba, activation of your light Merkaba, okay? And then set the intention for the day. Let this intention be aligned as possible as it can with non-material values. For example, I want to see only love today, or I wish to help someone out of their struggle, or my intention for today is for this message to reach the whole world, as many people as can receive this message, or every person that I meet today brings me a gift or something similar, okay? Because it seems that September is not a month for what I call forced manifestation, and I will talk more about it in my next videos, but forced manifestation is when we write down our goals for the month or for the week and then push forward to actually make it happen, write down our affirmations. I call them, in this case, superficial affirmations, because if you don't go below what's motivating this affirmation within you, because one affirmation may not work the same for another person, because we are all coming from different experiences of these lives and past lives, etc., etc. So there's a lot going on below the surface of one affirmation. So rather, it is a month to go into your heart chakra, activate it fully, your heart chakra, and act very grounded from there, regardless of your checklists, okay? Also, another message for September is that it may be better to remain in the energy of an observer rather than a highly active creator, because caution is the mother of wisdom for September. Let this caution come to the forefront with a more reserved stance in decision making instead of impulsiveness. So take time when you are making the decision, and when you feel like this decision is really sitting well within you, then make a decision, because what is meant for you will wait for you to open the door for receiving. It will not run away or go somewhere else. There's also, I always ask about the global events, and there was a message regarding it was more global message, not very specific message, but it involves the whole globe and all of us. So from a higher perspective, everything is exactly as it should be, because once nations succumbed to the forces of division, even malice and manipulation. And this applies to all hotspots, and these are lessons for all the humanity. It was also the reason for the downfall of Atlantis, and the reason why forces that are not benevolent conquered the earth and locked away this free society that was based on really higher values of love, joy, enlightenment, and conditions, they locked conditions for expansions of consciousness, and also they locked the consciousness of how valuable our lives truly are. Because if anyone had this installed in them, would never, never, ever send anybody to risk their life for, I'm not even going into that, okay? For false sense of security, let's say. So humanitarianism has since then actually lost its meaning. And as silent observers, we stare at what is being projected to us, and those less protected are really deeply affected, not in the positive sense of compassion, but rather they are struck with what they are observing, struck at the heart. And with that drained, life force is being drained and impoverished. I find myself asking, where is the individual in this global picture, despite the abundance of personal challenges we are all facing on this planet? And we are not fully aware of the fact that by passively watching what is unfolding and in front of us and doing nothing, we are also co-creating these events. Let that sit in. And the message came that the only way out of this global destruction, domination, power games, and enormous financial gains for few is to follow uncompromisingly the path of the higher within and embody it fully. So to follow what is transcendent and capable of rising above all of it. I want to add here truly this personal note which I mentioned earlier, and something all of you who are part of program Alchemy of the Mind already know, and that's this. When you observe something, you also co-create it. So how to co-create whatever you observing in a positive way? That is the question now, and this is what we are learning to do every day in every situation in Alchemy of the Mind. Precisely that is the theme. So time will in September pass very, very quickly. The message is that it will go like a flash. This means some may feel as though time is slipping by too fast, or and the best recipe to manage this energy positively instead of it managing you is to be fully present with all of your embodied energy in every moment, with your feelings, with your bigger picture of what is happening, etc., etc. So you can only reach this through your heart chakra, not the mind. Remember this. You can also reach it by dedicating yourself, giving yourself to the things that are truly urgent in this moment, not be too dispersed with your energy, whilst following your inspiration, of course. So also what came to the forefront, and think if this is possible for you, work when you feel this urge of energy, this willpower, this inspiration, even if this happens outside of your normal working hours. If this is possible for you, use this urge of energy and work when you have it. That way you will accomplish the most and in the most effective way. And in Passionate Living, we also have a free course available where you will start managing. It's very short, very simple to do, 7-day course where you will immensely enhance your power on managing the time, so that you manage this energy, that this energy does not manage you. Okay, so I will put the links below this video. Otherwise, you may be carried away into the clouds in September And if that happens, and also because of all the trauma may come up to be healed, etc. And sometimes we go out of the body somewhere into the clouds and we are not fully present, so that because things may sometimes get too hard. And if that happens, this month really will pass like a moment. And you may feel that nothing you truly wish to achieve in September was achieved. How to manage energy positively? The rhythm is already within you. It's important for you to know that. It's not, you don't have to seek the rhythm outside. You don't need to adapt to a new rhythm, to something that somebody else is offering you and telling you, this is how you do it, this is how you will be most successful, you will have the most success in anything you do. Maybe it's sales, maybe it's creating something, maybe it's a harmonious relationship, whatever. Just feel the rhythm within you, feel the rhythm, feel it. So what matters is to flow with what is present in the given moment, and from there consciously guide what you wish to see in the next moment. Also, the role that you are playing may cause, or the roles that you are playing, there may be many hats that you're wearing or roles that you're playing, may cause division within you. So there will be this energy of division versus wholeness. And there was, for example, someone is a teacher and that is one of their roles. Someone is a salesperson and that is one of their roles. Someone is a doctor and that is one of their roles. Someone is a mother, a father. And this message of division versus wholeness touches upon our true identity, because who are you? Who are we when we are not playing a certain role, or when we are playing a certain role? If you are not fully aligned into oneness with all the roles that you are playing, you may feel this division inside of you. And as I felt it, it can be pretty big division. So divisions will be increasing when you are not fully merged with the roles you are playing, and if you are not fully embodying those roles. And so September may bring about inner split and questions such as, am I happy with what I'm doing, with how I'm living, with the roles I'm playing, with all the hats I am wearing? So it is about deeply sensing whether you are acting in alignment with yourself or against yourself. Those of us who are one with the work that we do, we can still feel a little bit of division, especially, let's say, if our message is not falling into the fertile land, right? But because we are already embodying and living this whole identity, which is embodying is not something that you decide and it happens. It starts happening when you decide it, but it's a process. It's a process. I guarantee you this. So for those of us who are one with the work that we do, because it is a part of who we are, our whole identity, will not feel this division so hard, but rather as even greater fulfillment and wholeness. Okay, it's also an excellent month for a career change, for planting seeds. Okay, it's the message that came was it's never too late to change your professional path, and September is the right month to begin to plant these seeds and start exploring the possibilities. If you want to explore those possibilities, with me with deeper intuitive insights and, of course, measurable structures, please book either intuitive session, chakra restructuring session, or a free 20 minutes discovery call with me. All the links will be provided below. For those working with in educational systems or upbringing of children, and for even those who are working with parents or our parents, I warmly, warmly encourage you to open your hearts to the children, recognize their talents, and help them, strengthen them in the faith that they can live their gifts, that they can live their true identity instead of starting as I felt the system. When I was growing up, my wings were cut. My identity was split. And I couldn't be on my wholeness path. But I needed later in my life start searching those cut off and divided parts of myself so that I can truly slowly become whole and embody my true divine identity. So if you are working with children, help them step on their path instead of putting them in the system, educational system, which is basically set up so that you become the tool of the system, not the system itself. So support them in becoming aware of an embodying of their true identity. So yeah, you can get, of course, much more clarity regarding all of that. As I said, if you book a strategic call with me, a clarity call, or one of the individual sessions, intuitive guidance session, or chakra restructuring, which I highly, highly recommend to all of you. So how to cultivate a sense of wholeness, right? It's, as I said, it's a process. But in September, you can start by directing your energy toward creating this sense of wholeness in everything that you do. And you will feel it. Do I feel whole or do I feel divided and drained? Or do I feel energized? Because we are being called to wholehearted living. For when the individual is whole, when every cell in your body, in our bodies, are whole. Sorry for that. What is happening? Music is playing. Just give me a minute. Very interesting. I have to say that that's the second time I'm recording this video, and there's always something happening inside of my computer that is trying to get the attention out of what I'm trying to share. So let me get back to how to cultivate a sense of wholeness. Steer your energy towards creating a sense of wholeness in everything you do, think, or feel. We are being called into wholehearted living. And when individual is whole, when every cell in our body vibrate in unity and completeness, then humanity itself will also be whole instead of divided and in constant conflict. So yeah, with this, I'm also warmly inviting you to join one of Passionate Living retreats, which will fill your soul, which will give you this empowerment to step on more soul-aligned path and on your next level, whether it is Hawaii Mastermind, Intuitive Leadership Retreat, or Alchemy of Your Next Level Retreat. I will be so happy to embrace you with all the knowledge, with all the energies that we will be creating in these retreats. So join us. Don't postpone. If, of course, you feel this spark in your heart, don't postpone it. Join us in 26, okay? Yeah, so let's briefly go through gifts, challenges, and where to steer your energy in September. Gifts of the month. September will be the opportunity to heal a great deal of trauma and bring many negative programming to healing and all of inner battles to completion. Okay, the energy of the month will encourage us to turn towards the light, like the sunflower does, to turn towards the sun, to turn towards life, this life force energy. Challenges may be in conflicted energies that we will be experiencing, whether within or on the outside. And those energies may block the natural flow of abundance in September. Forced manifestation will be a challenge, and as said, I will dedicate a video to forced manifestation. And also dispersed attention may leave you with lack of energy instead of this passionate striving forward. And it will also leaving you with scattered activities. This will be a challenge, and this will not be productive in positive way. So where to steer your energy, choose your path. This is really, really highlighted. Your path, the path that is best for you. And as I amplify in Intuitive Leader Program many times, only you know what is best for you. Only your children know what is best for them, truly know. And we need to help them and people around us to step in this most empowered self with intuitive leadership fully activated. This is very important. So don't control, don't try to steer energy towards your own agenda and then leave situations or people broken and looking for their true identity, as this is the red thread of the month. Steer your energy towards everything that it ignites you, that excites you with passion, and that you do with love. And also focus on building the pillar of strength. So empower your pillar of strength that goes in the middle of your body, your chakra system, and your light body. If you need help with that, I'm here for you. I can help you with chakra restructuring. So I wish you a beautiful September, seeds of your maybe new upgraded path, professional path, and of course in the rhythm of your routine, rooted deeply into your body, into the earth. Bye-bye, and see you in the next video.